Hey everyone, it's me Jay, and today I wanted to make an emotional video. So a trigger warning, I might cry, I might get really mad, or maybe even both. But there's this topic that's been really affecting me lately. I've been feeling really vulnerable and really dirty, and I thought it'd be a good video to talk about with you guys, because I know a lot of you out there feel the same as I do. A lot of you guys feel like you're taken control of, and you feel like you're not your own person, and you feel like your body's not yours. And I know a lot of trans individuals feel this way, that just right at the moment that you say you're transgender, all of a sudden it's free range for people to treat you like you're not a human. They dehumanize you. They just say things and do things that they think is okay, because all of a sudden the morals are out the window. Because you're trans, you're worse than an animal, and it's not right. And I'm not saying that, hate comments get to me, and I don't want to say that. I'm a trans YouTuber, so I see the worst comments that you can possibly see. I get fucking death threats, for God's sake. And it can be really emotionally draining, but I've grown thick skin. I've tried not to let it get to me. But I've been really thinking about it, and all these comments that I'm getting talking about my body, taking control of that without my consent, is fucked up. And I shouldn't just allow myself to keep ignoring it when it's an actual issue. And if we just keep letting it slide underneath our feet, then we're normalizing that type of behavior, and it's just not right. And sexual assault, sexual harassment doesn't necessarily mean physical. It definitely can be vocal, verbal. It can definitely be online and what people say to you. And I've experienced so many forms of it just because I was trans. Whenever I came out as trans, I didn't realize that I was also giving up the rights for my humanity, giving up the rights to my body, and just allowing anyone to just have free range of what they want to say about me. And a lot of these comments, they have to do with my genitalia, things that I gave no one permission to talk about. People suddenly feel like that they have a say in my sex life and what do I do to my body. A comment that I get all the time is that, even if I mutilate my body, even if I cut off my penis, I'm still gonna be a man no matter what. Or people will always say, you're a man, you were born that way, so yada, 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 you're always gonna be a man, you'll never be a woman. And just really invading my privacy, really taking control of it without any of my consent, like not allowing me to have a say in literally my personal life, my personal feelings, my literal organs that are in my body that are my own. They don't feel like it because people just think that it's okay to say whatever they want to say, to feel however they want to feel about me without my consent. And it's really damaging, and it's really fucked that I got used to this. I was okay with this for the longest time until I really put it into perspective, and I told myself, Jay, they're literally taking your body. This isn't, you have no control of this. You have no control of what anybody tells you, and they think that they can just literally control you. And it's ridiculous. I mean, at my old job, my boss, a person that I was supposed to respect, a person that I confided in as my boss, asked if my girlfriend was gay, and then proceeded to ask if I was the exception, making things like that, comments that you wouldn't say to anybody else, normal and okay, just because I'm trans. That's not a fucking reason to invade my privacy, not a reason to bring other people and invade their privacy as well. My girlfriend gets a lot of this shit too. Just because she's related to me, just because she somehow is involved with me, she also has to deal with issues like this. And it's so fucked how she can just be targeted for association, even though I've never done anything. I've never hurt anybody. I'm literally living my life so I can be happy, so I can, stay out of everyone else's business. I literally keep to myself, yet people feel the need to comment on me, parts about me that I shouldn't have to talk to anyone about. It should just be literally who I want to share it with. And it's really annoying. I really am getting so fed up with this feeling of just like, I'm not my own person, and people can just say and do whatever they want to say, and that's okay. Another instance happened at a restaurant my girlfriend was working at, and this was before I even came out. I made a story time video on this, but this guy would ask my girlfriend how we were having sex and didn't understand that how I was trans and kept calling me he. And regardless, he asked my girlfriend how we had sex, stepped over that line in a workplace, and just really just that's fucking sexual harassment. That's really not anyone else's business but mine, my girlfriend's, and literally whoever we want to tell. But that's literally our privacy. And it's broken. It's broken because there's some taboo thing about us that makes us literally equal to trash. And it's frustrating because I can't stress that feeling enough of just feeling like you have no control over what people are thinking about you. You know that at certain parts of the day, you can just run into someone and they have some thought about some personal thing that you have attached to your body. Like whether it's in my pants, underneath my shirt, who gives a fuck? It's mine and it's not anyone else's, and it's not okay to keep allowing this to happen. Before coming out, there's an instance with my girlfriend and someone she knew. She told that the person that I was trans and I was coming out, and they proceeded to ask, oh, does that mean that she's cutting her dick off? Like thinking that that was an okay statement to make. Like if it was anyone else in the fucking world, that would be okay. But just because I'm trans and all of a sudden, all those morals are thrown out the window and I can be treated however the fuck I want. Like you can literally kill me and then it'll be okay. And that does happen. So many trans people each year are being killed and killed more because normalized behavior, making it feel and seem like we aren't worthy enough to be an actual human being. And it's not right. This continuum mentality of just treating us like the shittiest of shit just because I was born and I felt a way when I was a kid, and it's literally brought to the point in life where I wanted to kill myself. So I made myself change and I made myself be happy, but now all of a sudden I'm not even my own person. And it's just really, it takes a toll on me, and it takes a toll on a lot of people out there. And I know how hard that can be. I know how hard it can be to just be constantly put in that spotlight, in that situation where you don't know what to do. You're frozen and you just don't feel like your own person because so many people out there just really, they describe your whole life and who you are by body parts that you didn't even allow them to talk about. You didn't even give them permission to think about it. But it's okay, right? It's okay because we're trans, and that's fine because we are nothing. We're nothing. We're worthless, and that's just some okay mentality that people have believed over the years. And you know, a lot of it starts in the pop culture that we have that still normalizes behavior like that. I made a video about rap music the other day about how that there's still a culture behind it that normalizes homophobia and transphobia, and this mentality that keeps furthering down our generations because people refusing to change is the problem. It's the issue that it leads to things like this that let people literally strip me down to nothing, and that's what it feels like, and it's not fair. And I'm just refusing to stand for it now. It feels like my life is taken away. And I can't have that anymore. And I'm so fucking mad and I'm so frustrated because I just want to live my life like anybody else. So with that all being said, and I'm sorry I'm getting like really frantic right now, but like, I don't think I'm going to be making any more hormone update videos. My body is my body, and whatever changes, whatever changes, that's my personal business. I'm not going to be allowing myself to be criticized for my lifestyle. I'm not going to be doing any future updates on any surgeries that I want to get. If I get a surgery, then I'm going to get it, and that's going to be my business and no one else's. And my opinions might change in the future, who knows? But for right now, this is how I feel. I feel stripped for my rights, and I just don't want to allow that to continue. So I just need time to really get better and really feel like my own person again and really just stop all this from happening. And I don't know, I just wanted to make this video and really vent to you guys about how I'm feeling. And I know a lot of you guys out there feel the same, so I'm really sorry if things like this have happened to you, and I'm sorry if you feel the way that I feel, because none of us, no human should ever feel this way just because they wanted to be happy. With that all being said, I'm going to end the video. I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from and know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to continue to make videos for you guys. I'm going to continue making trans topic videos with you guys. I'm going to continue fighting for our rights, because we need to keep fighting. We can't keep allowing things like this to be normal. So I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Till then.